Let's talk about something that can drive anyone crazy: dealing with someone who loves to play hard to get. It feels like you're playing a game where the rules change every minute, and guess what? You never win. But hold on, don't freak out just yet. There's a way to turn the game around. In this video, I'm going to give you some steps that will help you put an end to this nonsense, and on top of that, transform you into the person she'll actually want to chase after. I'll show you how to grab her attention while you level up. So get ready, because what comes next can totally change your approach to her games. Let's get started. Number 1, stop making a mountain out of a molehill. Look, a lot of guys out there keep insisting like mules after getting a no. It seems like logic took a hike, right? The right move would be to move on, but some of us keep pushing, thinking we can change the woman's mind. Spoiler, it's not going to happen. You're just going to embarrass yourself, lose her respect and that of your friends, and rack up a bunch of negative side effects. Let's be realistic. She doesn't owe you anything, no matter the effort or money you spent. If you got rejected, even if she gave you some flirtatious hints, relax. Flirting is just a game, not a promise. It's crucial to understand the context of each situation. Some say that if a woman doesn't respond, the best thing is to drop her immediately. I usually act that way most of the time, but after some reflection, I realize something funny about us men. We want the woman to quickly give in to what we want, but at the same time, when she does, we devalue her and think she's not suitable for a serious relationship. That's why it's worth analyzing the context. If the woman is playing hard to get but seems worth it, you can apply these concepts to increase her interest and turn the game in your favor while leveling up yourself. First of all, if she gives you a no, accept it and move on. Insisting will only make you seem desperate and clueless. No one wants someone who keeps begging for attention. Showing that you respect her no will make you stand out because most guys don't know how to do that. Besides, when you don't chase her, you preserve your dignity and the respect of others. Understand that flirting is not a contract. It's an uncertain dance where sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. If she flirted with you and then rejected you, don't take it personally. Flirting is a game, a test, not a promise. She doesn't owe you anything just because you exchanged a few looks or laughs. Often, the fact that she's playing hard to get doesn't mean she's not interested. It might be a test to see if you're really worth it or just another guy. If she's playing hard and seems like a valuable person, then it's worth investing a little more time and effort. Show that you're a challenge too. Be confident, self-sufficient, and interesting. She should feel that winning your attention is something special. Meanwhile, use this time to improve yourself. Work on your skills, interests, and appearance. The more you value and develop yourself, the more attractive you become. And it's not just for her, but for anyone you want to attract. In the end, keeping your head up is the most important thing. If it didn't work out with her, that's okay. There are plenty of people out there, and someone will recognize your value. The important thing is not to cling to what didn't work and move forward, always seeking to be the best version of yourself. So man, stop making a mountain out of a molehill. Accept her no with dignity, move on, and keep evolving. The more you value yourself, the more others will see your value too. And remember, every no is an opportunity for you to grow and become an even better man. Number 2, stop being the friend. Seriously, man, if you don't want to be just her friend, then stop acting like one. Don't become her shoulder to cry on or the ear for her to dump her romantic dramas about other guys. That's not your job here. Wake up! Do you really want to be the guy who watches the woman you like go out with others? That will only leave you jealous and full of regrets. A one-way ticket to the terrible friend zone. Let's be frank. You don't need to be her emotional therapist, especially when she's talking about other men. You're lowering yourself and losing all your self-respect when you take on that role. And you know what's worse? She'll never see you as more than a reliable friend. Do you want to be the guy she turns to for advice about another guy? No, right? If you're heading straight for the friend zone, it's time to make a 180-degree turn. I'm not saying to cut her out of your life completely, but if all you're getting is being the backup friend, it's time to recalibrate that route. Your value goes way beyond being someone's second choice. There's someone out there who will appreciate what you have to offer without putting you through this cycle of uncertainty. So stop sabotaging yourself and show that you're much more than just a good listener. Start setting clear boundaries. When she starts talking about other guys, change the subject, or better yet, leave the situation. Don't allow yourself to be used as a shoulder to cry on. Show that you have your own priorities and that your life doesn't revolve around her problems. When you start valuing yourself and stop being her emotional doormat, she'll realize you're not there to be her friend. And you know what else? When you stop being the always available nice guy, you become more interesting. Women are attracted to men who have their own lives, who have a purpose, and are not available all the time. This isn't about being rude, it's about having self-respect. So stop acting like the best friend and start acting like the man of value you really are. Man, remember, you deserve more than just being the listener to her problems. You deserve to be the guy she wants by her side, not just as a friend, but as someone she admires and respects. So get out of the friend zone and show who you really are. Number 3, take control. Let's be direct. If you made it clear that you're head over heels for her and insisted, she already knows she's in control. And why? Because you made it clear that you need her. And when she feels you need her, she realizes she can make you play by her rules. That's terrible, buddy. It contributes to her feeling less and less attracted to you and, worse, being able to manipulate you easily. It's time to change the game. Take control of the situation. Stop making her your number one priority. Don't let her think you're available at any time. Seriously, that only puts you in a position of weakness. Focus on yourself, your goals, your hobbies. Let her miss you. When you stop chasing and start focusing on yourself, something magical happens. She begins to realize she might be losing something valuable. And that, my friend, can turn the game in your favor. Showing that you have your own life that doesn't revolve around her is extremely attractive. This isn't just about seeming uninterested. It's about truly being independent and confident. It's not about ignoring her completely or playing petty games. It's about valuing yourself and showing that you have your own priorities. When she sees you're focused on developing yourself, on improving, on living your life, she'll start to see you differently. She'll realize you're a man of value, someone she could lose if she doesn't give the proper value. So take control. Don't always be available. If she sends you a message, don't respond immediately. If she wants to go out, don't always accept. Show that you have other things to do, other people to see. And most importantly, live it for real. Find things that excite you, that make you grow, that make you happy. When you do this, not only she, but everyone around you will start to see your real value. Remember, the key here is to show that you're a man who knows what he wants, who has his own life, and won't play by her rules. This will not only increase your attractiveness, but also make you feel much more confident and fulfilled. So stop chasing and start focusing on yourself. You'll see how this makes all the difference. Number 4, raise your standards. Man, it's time to really value yourself. Set high standards for yourself. You're a man of value. You work, train, are responsible, and can provide. So why the hell would you accept less? Don't lower yourself to accepting scraps just because you're afraid of being alone. Loyalty is gold when you're committed to someone special, but if you're still exploring, aim high. Don't date just to say you're dating. Choose women who truly add something to your life, who bring more to the table than just a pretty face. Many guys fall into the appearance trap, and that's where the problems start. Those women who rely solely on looks are the ones who play these mind games the most, stuck in a childish mentality. You deserve more than that. Seek women with substance who are above petty games. Get involved with those who are educated, have purpose, who understand what it means to be a true partner. Don't settle for less. Find a loyal woman who values you as much as you value her. That's the ground where a real connection flourishes, far from mind games and shallow waters. Your standards reflect your value. Keep them high, and you'll attract the company you truly deserve. Remember, your love life shouldn't be a series of frustrations and disappointments. It's not about collecting girlfriends to fill a void. It's about finding someone who truly matters, someone who will support you and walk by your side. When you keep your standards high, you filter out the people who really have something to offer from those who will only bring you headaches. So stop accepting anything just because you're lonely or afraid of being alone. You're better than that. Focus on finding a woman who not only attracts you physically but also inspires, challenges, and supports you. Life is too short to waste time on games and superficialities. Raise your standards and see how it transforms not just your relationships, but your life as a whole. Number 5. Find meaning in life. Let's be real. It's time to stop focusing so much on her and start focusing on yourself. Dive into self-exploration, venture out into the world, and do some serious introspection. If she's playing hard to get, maybe it's reflecting something missing in you. It's time to evolve. Look within, discover what makes you unique. Compare yourself to those who succeed in relationships. What might be lacking in your approach? Adopt an adventurous spirit. Step out of the mundane and routine world you're stuck in. Finding your purpose is about deeply knowing yourself, discovering your talents and passions. Many guys go through life without leaving a mark. Don't be that guy. Strive to be memorable, to stand out. Approach your daily routine with a growth mindset, aiming to become someone notable. This isn't just to impress her, it's about genuinely improving your life. When you're full of purpose, you naturally become more attractive, not just to her, but to everyone around you. This self-evolution will make her see you with new eyes, or it will lead you to someone who truly values the improved version of yourself. Enrich your life with meaning, make every day count, and you'll notice the change in how she and the world respond to you. Stop worrying so much about what she's thinking and start focusing on how you can grow and improve. Find hobbies that excite you. Invest in your personal and professional development. Seek new experiences that challenge and make you grow. The more you become a complete and fulfilled person, the more attractive you become. Remember, life is too short to live for others. Live for yourself. Seek your own meaning and purpose. When you're on a path of constant growth and evolution, not only do you attract quality people, but you also live a much more fulfilling and satisfying life. So, man, stop wasting your time and energy trying to decipher her games. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself. When you find meaning in your life, everything else will fall into place. And who knows, she or any other valuable woman will recognize the incredible man you've become and won't want to let you go. Number 6. Stop giving reasons for disrespect. Let's be real. You're basically handing over all the reasons for this woman to disrespect you on a silver platter. This happens when you're always available, offering guarantees, and insisting even when she acts unpleasantly. It's like you're giving her the perfect ammunition to step all over you. And buddy, this cycle isn't good for either of you. First thing, stop being a doormat. When you invest so much time and energy in someone who doesn't reciprocate the same effort, you're devaluing yourself. Stop offering so many benefits and guarantees as if you're begging for scraps of attention. Make her realize she won't get anything more from you without putting in some real effort. By taking this stance, you force her to reflect on her actions. She'll have to choose between disappearing from your life, giving you the chance to find someone who truly values you, or recognizing her own faults and deciding to be a fairer and more respectful partner. And you know what's worse? A man who gives reasons for a woman to disrespect him is often demonstrating a total lack of control over his own emotions. He might be so needy and attached that he can't step back and realize he's being disrespected and humiliated. This neediness is noticed by the woman and makes her lose all respect for you. It's time to work on your own value. Stop being so dependent on her approval. Focus on yourself, your goals, your hobbies. When you start valuing yourself and showing you don't need her to be happy, she'll start seeing you differently. This isn't about being cold or distant, but about showing yourself sufficient and won't accept being treated as a second option. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. If she's acting disrespectfully, you have every right to say it's not acceptable. No need for a scene, but be clear and firm. Tell her what you won't tolerate and what you expect from a relationship. This not only shows you respect yourself, but also sets the standard for how you want to be treated. And remember, this isn't about trying to manipulate her into acting a certain way. It's about protecting and valuing yourself. If she doesn't respect that, then she doesn't deserve to be with you. And believe me, when you start acting this way, you not only improve your relationship with her, but with anyone else who comes into your life. So man, stop giving reasons for disrespect. Value yourself, set your boundaries, and show you deserve respect. When you do this, you not only change the dynamics of your relationship, but also strengthen your self-esteem and dignity. Remember, balance and mutual respect are fundamental in any healthy relationship. You deserve to be treated with respect and consideration and should not accept anything less. Number 7, cultivate your independence. One of the most attractive qualities a man can have is independence. And I'm not just talking about being financially independent, although that's crucial. I'm talking about being emotionally and mentally independent. Many men lose themselves in a relationship and start depending too much on the woman for their happiness and well-being. That's a big mistake. You need to have your own interests, hobbies, and friendships outside of the relationship. Show her that you have your own life, full of things that make you happy and fulfilled. This not only boosts your self-esteem, but also makes her see you as someone secure and confident. When you have a rich and interesting life outside the relationship, you're not at the mercy of her emotional fluctuations. You become a man she respects and admires because she sees you don't need her to be happy. Emotional independence means not always being available for her, not revolving your life around her. It's about having your own activities and not depending on hers to feel complete. Do things you enjoy, that challenge you, and make you grow as a person. Play sports, learn new skills, hang out with your friends, travel. All this makes you a more interesting and desirable man. And you know what's most important? When you cultivate your independence, you show you're not afraid of losing. You're not desperate for attention or approval because you already feel complete on your own. This is incredibly attractive. Women want to be with a man who is a challenge, someone they need to win over every day, not a doormat they can step on whenever they want. Besides, by being independent, you maintain balance in the relationship. You don't allow her to become the center of your universe, and this prevents you from being manipulated or disrespected. You establish a standard of equality where both have their own lives and complement each other, instead of depending on each other. Remember, your life is your responsibility. Don't place the burden of your happiness on anyone else. Be the protagonist of your own story. When you do this, you not only become happier, but also attract people who truly matter. Women who see an independent and confident man feel naturally attracted because they know they're dealing with someone of value. So, cultivate your independence. Be emotionally, mentally, and financially self-sufficient. Show you're a man of value with a full and interesting life, and you'll see how this changes the dynamics of your relationships. And believe me, she'll notice this change and respect you even more for it. Number 8, be decisive. One thing that can really impress a woman is your ability to make decisions. Many men fall into the trap of being indecisive, waiting for the woman to make all the decisions. That's a mistake. Women want a man who knows what he wants and has the ability to make firm decisions. Let's be clear. Being decisive doesn't mean being a tyrant, but being clear and direct about what you want. If you want to go out with her, say so. If you don't like something she did, say that too. It's not about being authoritarian, but about having confidence in yourself and what you want. This is extremely attractive. When you're decisive, you show you're a leader, someone who can guide and take the reins when necessary. This makes her feel safe and confident by your side, and safety is something every woman values in a partner. No one wants to be with someone who is always on the fence, not knowing where to go. Being decisive also avoids many problems. When you're clear about what you want and how you feel, you avoid misunderstandings and keep things transparent. This not only helps build a more solid relationship, but also shows you're a man of your word, someone she can trust. Besides, being decisive means you're willing to take responsibility. If something goes wrong, you won't blame her. You make the decision and take the consequences, whether they're good or bad. This is a sign of maturity and responsibility, qualities that are highly valued. So man, stop being on the fence. Be clear about what you want, make firm decisions, and show you're a leader. This will not only make you more attractive in her eyes, but also improve the quality of your relationships. Women want to be with a man who knows what he wants and has the courage to go after it. Be that man and see how things start to change for the better. So, let's recap everything we've talked about here. First, stop making a mountain out of a molehill. Accept her no and move on with dignity. Second, don't be the needy friend who only serves to listen to her problems. Third, take control of the situation and don't let her think you're always available. Fourth, raise your standards and don't accept less than you deserve. Fifth, find meaning in your life and focus on your own growth. Sixth, stop giving reasons for disrespect and value yourself. Seventh, cultivate your emotional and mental independence. And lastly, be decisive. Take the reins of your life and show you're a leader. Remember, you're the protagonist of your own story. Don't let anyone, not even a woman, define your value. Work on yourself, grow, evolve, and become the best version of yourself. When you do this, not only will you attract quality women, but you'll also live a much fuller and more satisfying life. And that's it. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss any new content. Share this video with your friends who need to hear these truths, and let's build healthier and more respectful relationships together. Until next time.